Today I'm going to walk you through your guided practice create a list assignment. The first few questions you can use the PowerPoint slides that I had printed for you and attach the back of your worksheet. Number 4 tells you to open the guided practice list student spreadsheet. You can do that. I already have it open. It's going to ask you to do some things, and I'm going to share that with you right now on how to accomplish each item. First thing it's going to ask you to do is to type in the employee IDs. We need to make them. It says start with 001 and then copy autofill. Remember that will start counting down for us. And it did it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, so forth and so on. Done. Next it asks us to find the days employed. Well, we know when they were hired and we know today's date. Remember the now function you learned when we were dealing with dates? We're going to be covering various functions that you've already learned. We're going to use the days 360 function in order to determine how many days this employee has been hired. Click on your FX function button. You can search up in here for days 360, type it in and press go. Mine's right here. And it tells us start date. The employee started that date. End date, we're starting it from the current date right now. Every time we open this sheet, this will update how many days according to the current date. Click OK, and there we go. 3,673. Notice it's 2004 to 2014, so they've been employed there for a little over 10 years. Next, it's going to ask us to autofill again. The issue is we need to make a number absolute. Remember, if I drag down, there's C5, C6, C7, so forth and so on. Here, H4 is commission. So that's incorrect. We need to make H3 an absolute so it doesn't change when we drag and autofill it down. All right, press enter, go back up. Now I can autofill it. Done. Next, we're going to determine months employed. This is just a formula. How many days are there in a month? There's 30. So we're going to divide days employed by 30 days so we can get each of it as a month. Every formula starts with an equal. Click on the days employed and divide it by 30. We have our answer. Notice that it's 2 decimal points over. We want to shrink that down by going to decrease decimal. There's no absolute in this, so I can just drag it down. Now here's the fun part. This is what we're going to learn today, and that's about a list. It tells us on number 9 to create a list in cell G3 using cells B3 through B46. Notice B3 is empty to B46. A list is basically just making a drop-down menu, and this is how you do it, so please pay attention. Click where you want to create your list, choose data and data validation, not the drop-down, just the one up here. Now when I say validation, note on the PowerPoint slides I printed out for you, it talks about validated and non-validated. Validated means it's a drop-down menu that's the only thing that people can choose. Non-validated means people can type inside there and choose an item from the drop-down. Alright, so I clicked validation, data validation. Now I stay on settings and I choose list. It's that easy. It says source. Well, it told us B33 to B46. Click OK. And here's our drop down. Created wonderfully for us. Now notice there's a little dot down here so I can autofill. It's a little tricky to click on, but you'll figure it out. Doesn't look like anything happened, but it did. There it is. Alright. Next it's going to tell you to choose departments. I think Glenn was in boyswear. And then we need to calculate commission. You'll need to have all this filled in down here. To calculate commission, it tells us on 11 we're going to do a lookup function using the information in D32 right here down to F39. So we're going to use that information. Remember, lookup is 2 columns. VLOOKUP is as many as you need. We're using a lookup. So we click on where we want our answer, click the FX button, Choose Lookup. Click OK. It says, what are you looking up? Well, we're looking at months employed. That's how they get their commission, according to how many months employed. Where are we going to find the information? Right down here where it told us a little bit ago. And it can tell you months employed and commission right there. Click OK. Here we go. They've got a 0.25 commission. We'll determine the bonus on that in a bit. So we can copy and paste this down, and looky there, it's incorrect. Because, you remember before, we had a range. We need to make it absolute. So put dollar signs in that range. Press enter. And now I can click and drag that down to the appropriate spot. Everybody's been there a really long time, so they're all getting a big raise. How nice. Let's get teacher raises. All right. It did tell us to also, in I-4, you're going to add the word bonus. Then it wants it formatted with the lines above and below. What I do in the Home tab, choose right here, bottom double border, and then also go to the cell above and do it. It's a little cheat, so you have to do it the hard way. All right. With the bonus in 13, it says you're going to calculate how much it is by multiplying sales by commission. Sales by commission. That's how we're going to determine how much bonus extra money they get. How nice. Every formula starts with an equal. Click on how much sales they had. Press the times button. Choose the commission. Press enter. $4,422 extra in their either monthly check or yearly, who knows. Ooh, notice too right here, the number sign kept going over and over. It's because the column's not wide enough. Make it wider. All right, next I'm going to show you a little trick you can do to find the answers to 15, 16, and 17. This is what it's talking about. If you click on all the column headings, go to Data, and click Filter. Notice little drop downs are created. So in number 15, what was the total bonus for the boys department? Total bonus for boys department. So you can calculate those yourselves, but it will find information. You can choose by clicking these little drop downs to get rid of all the information. You can select just a little bit, whatever. It's a pretty neat thing. We'd want to just limit this all to just boys wear. And now every employee that's in boys wear, you'll see how much money they made. To make it go back to normal, just click on the department and do select all and click OK, and it all comes back. It's a neat way to find the answer to your information. And that's it. We've done it. We now have, you guys know how to do a list. Enjoy. Turn your assignment in on Blackboard when you finish.